Sentencing day for a teenager who shot and killed his own mom and 3 of his siblings in a horrific crime.
On January 17, 2020, in the small town of Grantsville, Utah, 16-year-old Colin Jeffrey Haynie, known as CJ, did the unthinkable.
January of 2020, when he shot and killed his own mother and 3 of his siblings, one by one, in a horrific murder case.
He picked up a gun, loaded it with intent, and turned on the people who loved him most, his own family. That day became the deadliest mass shooting in Utah since 2007, and for the people of Grantsville, a town that hadn't seen a homicide in almost 2 decades, it shattered everything. It started around 1 p.m. CJ's mother, Alejandra, and his 12-year-old sister, Maylan, were at home. Without warning or explanation, he shot them both multiple times. In the head, neck, and upper body. Cold. Precise. Intentional. But it didn't stop there. CJ waited. Sat in that same house, while his 15-year-old sister, Alexis, returned home sometime between 2 and 5 p.m. She didn't stand a chance. Shot 5 times, including in the head and chest. Then came 14-year-old Matthew, the youngest brother. He walked through the front door just after 5:17 p.m. and was killed with a single shot to the head. 4 lives wiped out. One by one. Executed by their own blood. And CJ. He waited for the final target, his father, Colin Haynie. At 6:15 p.m., the elder Haynie came home and was shot in the leg before he could even step fully inside. But he didn't die. Despite the wound, he fought back. Wrestled the gun away from his son. And in that chaotic moment, CJ admitted something horrifying. According to court documents, he told his father, "I was going to kill everyone in the house except for myself." And he nearly did. Only CJ's older brother survived unscathed, simply because he was away at college at Utah Valley University. If he had come home that weekend, he might have been another name on the list. The police arrived at the scene of the carnage shortly after. CJ was arrested. No struggle. No resistance. Just cold silence. The community was in shock. Families in Grantsville draped yellow ribbons on trees. They posted signs in remembrance. Candlelight vigils were held. Online fundraisers through GoFundMe and local shops raised support for the grieving father, the only parent left to bury his wife and 3 children. People kept asking why. Why would a quiet teen with no major behavioral red flags suddenly snap and carry out one of the most disturbing familicides in recent history? No manifesto. No ranting on social media. Just silence and death. When the legal system caught up, Colin Haynie Jr. was charged as an adult in Utah's 3rd District Court. 4 counts of aggravated murder, 1 count of attempted aggravated murder, and 5 counts of illegal firearm discharge. Despite his age, the brutality of the crimes left no room for leniency. During his court appearance, he was held in a juvenile detention center with bail set at $4 million. As a minor, he couldn't face the death penalty or life without parole, but the law had other plans. On July 19, 2022, CJ pleaded guilty. And a year later, on July 12, 2023, justice was delivered. He received 5 sentences of 25 years to life, with 4 to be served consecutively. That's a minimum of 100 years before he'll ever breathe freedom again, if ever. But sentencing never brings back the dead. A father is left alone. A surviving brother haunted. And an entire community marked forever by one teen's decision to destroy his own family. Utah's governor at the time, Gary Herbert, tweeted his sorrow, urging parents everywhere to secure their firearms. But this case was about more than gun access. It was about a quiet rage, hidden behind a young face, waiting for a moment to explode. And that explosion tore apart a home from the inside. If this story shook you like it did us, subscribe now for more true crime breakdowns that expose the darkest corners of the human heart. Leave a comment. Why do you think CJ did it?